Okay. Alrighty. It seems like we are live. We are live. What is going on, guys?
Right.
Welcome back to another episode of the Legion Lounge Live. As always, I am joined by my co-host, Toxic Strike, or Ghost Lead. Say what's up to everybody.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good today.
Yeah, so welcome back to the stream. Before we do actually get into our regularly scheduled programming, I did think that it is best to address this now. We just wanted to pay our respects to Chadwick Boseman, who did pass recently. So yeah, we just wanted to kind of just say, hey, we got to pay our respects here.
Yeah. Personally, I mean, Chadwick Boseman, amazing actor. I mean, just
yeah, he was
already
just
off the bat, amazing actor.
He was an amazing actor.
Especially, I mean, for us, a lot of times, comic book movies, we saw him a lot. Black Panther, but he didn't just do Black Panther.
Yeah,
he was Jackie Robinson for two.
My personal favorite of his roles.
Recently, just saw him in The Five Bloods, which I thought was amazing. It was amazing.
It was very good. Yeah.
And I mean, he's done a lot of things.
He's done so much, not only on screen but also off screen. A lot of people know him for playing Black Panther, for being a hero on screen, but he was also a hero off screen. So yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you've heard it, but for the time when he actually did have the cancer, which was from 2016 till now, but he actually went to a children's hospital,
exactly,
where they actually had cancer themselves, and nobody knew. And it was just, I mean, I think that's crazy. That man's he's strong. He's strong.
He is so strong. It's crazy that you could be going through something like that and still take the time out of your day to go, make these kids' day. It's crazy. So we just wanted to.
I think that's all we gotta say.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say on that. Our condolences to his family. Yeah, he's a legend, and yeah.
Rest in power, man.
Rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. So let's get into our regularly scheduled streaming topics. So the first thing that I did want to talk about today, The Flash Season 7, they kind of talked about what they're going to be doing with Ralph.
Right.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, so from what I know, from what I heard at least, is they're going to have somebody else take over for Ralph for one episode, right? And
so they're gonna have him take over for like one episode.
Yeah, and it's just gonna be like, oh well, I can change faces because I'm Ralph Dibny. I can change forms and all that kind of stuff. So I mean, it makes sense, and it's kind of a good way to kind of take him off the show for a little bit. Maybe he'll come back later as somebody else because he always can. I just think that's gonna be sad. I'm not gonna be able to see the rest of his story, which I thought was gonna go pretty well.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that is something that need to happen, And
it is. Yeah. I mean, like he was, I don't want to get too into it, but
too into it. But
he was fired from the show for a reason. I think that it's a completely justified reason.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're going to do the best they can to do something of justice for the character of Ralph Dibny, to kind of send him off by, bringing in somebody. I don't know if it's going to be a completely new actor or if they're just going to have him shapeshift into somebody that's on the show currently, but he'll be a different person for one episode. They'll send him off and that'll be that.
Yeah,
I don't think that there's any plan to possibly bring him back in the future. If people like this new actor, if it's not somebody who's currently on the show, but I guess
Kavanaugh.
that's kind of a watch.
Tom Kavanaugh.
That's maybe they'll have Ralph just shapeshift into Tom Kavanaugh for that last episode.
Tom Kavanaugh. Great actor.
Yeah, Tom Kavanaugh's great. No, we were talking about it recently. What were we doing? We were like playing Warzone or something, and we were like, what if just they have a running joke that Ralph is just a different person every episode, that they just bring in a different actor in like one scene. It's just like, what's up guys, I'm Ralph. All right, bye.
Yeah. Says some things. Oh, we got to do this thing, or Barry's got his speed back, and then just goes back to whatever they're doing.
Yeah, I think that would be. I think that would be kind of hilarious.
Just a random cast member.
Just like a random person every episode.
Well, today it's the boom guy. Tomorrow it's gonna be the cameraman.
Yeah, it's just like, who's Ralph today? And like that's like the big running joke. That's just like just the whole running gag for the entire season. That would be hilarious.
I think that'd be hilarious. Yeah.
But the other big thing to come from this with the sort of Ralph recast, I guess you could say, is that Sue is going to be sticking around.
Yeah, I mean, I think...
And I've heard differing things about how long she's going to be sticking around for.
Because here's the thing. I think that Ralph and Sue go, like, hand in hand, basically.
Yeah, like, in the comics, they're, you know...
Yeah. They're a thing, you know? But I mean, I think mainly it's just Ralph is I don't know, without Ralph, it's not like Sue can't be a good character. I mean, she is, you know, she still is.
Yeah, no, I think that she's a great character, and I feel really bad for the actress that was brought in to play Sue. Like, she was great from what we saw, and then now her story is being completely changed up just because of something.
What happened with Ralph?
Yeah. So.
And I mean, I do feel bad. You know, it's completely out of her control. And it was something that, again, it just happened. These kind of things just kind of happen. You know, a lot of these things are resurfacing. But I mean, I don't even know. I don't really even know what they're gonna do with her. I mean,
yeah,
I think maybe they can bring in a few little things, and maybe her and Ralph are still gonna have some kind of connection.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe Ralph is gonna like send her like letters or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But I just don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with Sue because her story was so closely tied to Ralph's. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, they've got to wrap up the whole like framed for murder thing.
Yeah,
but like, is she gonna be a part of Team Flash? She wasn't really in with that type of story. Like, she was basically off on her own. The only connection to Team Flash that she had was through Ralph.
Yeah,
so I don't know about that.
I don't even remember last season. Did she come inside the?
No, I don't think she even went to Star Labs. No, I don't even think she went to Star Labs. No. So I think that I heard between like 3 and 5 episodes is what she might be around for, with maybe the possibility of returning at a later date. So. I don't know.
I think more than anything, we'll have to see about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a watch this space.
Yeah. We'll really have to see what they're really trying to do for this season. I mean, we really only know the first kind of quarter of the season.
Yeah, we only know about the first
and, like,
bit.
It's how the season's going to be running is this. The first quarter is going to be, well, not first quarter, but probably
first 3 episodes is what it's probably going to be.
First third or something like that. First quarter, first third, whatever it's going to be. Is we're going to be finishing up that kind of storyline that we were supposed to finish last season.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be coming in with, what is it next? Something about Godspeed?
Yeah. So this is what, I don't know. So yeah, no. So here, this is what I understand. I made a video on this earlier in the week. But from what I understand, from everything that was said by Eric Wallace at Fandom, and from everything that was said by like the cast and what we saw in that trailer, it seems like the first 3 episodes are going to be what the last 3 episodes of last season were supposed to be, but with a little bit of changes in there to sort of make it fit the beginning of a season. So we're going to get the end of that Mirror Master arc with Iris in the mirror, and with Eva McCulloch as the new Mirror Master. We're going to get the end of that arc. And then we're going to have, it seems like we're going to have Godspeed next. So Eric Wallace wants to bring in Godspeed because he knows that there are people that are, you know, fresh readers of the Flash comics, and Godspeed is their Flash villain. So he wants to pay respects to that. So he's going to bring Godspeed in a larger capacity. And I would say Godspeed would be probably the villain up until around episode like 9, 10, 11, 12, because think about it this way, 9 is what the real mid-season should be, but because the show isn't starting until January, I don't know how that's going to work. They're not going to have like a long winter break like they normally would.
Yeah, so, and also just having only 6 episodes to kind of finish that up.
Yeah, exactly. It would be a little
iffy.
It would be, so I'm thinking that Godspeed will carry into what the back half of a season would normally be, up until probably like episode 13, if they're actually going to go with the full 22 episode season. I feel like it's going to be more between 18 and 20, but that's just me. Nothing's been confirmed yet. So I think Godspeed will last for a decent bit. And then there's going to be another villain for the end of the season. And what it seems like they might be doing is turning Godspeed into an anti-hero like he is in the comics.
Right. I mean, I think that's the best way to do it at that point is just kind of have Godspeed, you know, how he is in the comics. I mean, if there's a lot of people that are reading the comics, which is most definitely true. There's a lot of people picking up on Flash comics and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be right to do that.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I think that's the proper way to do it. You know, bring him in, have him do his thing for a little bit. Oh, I'm the villain, you know, and then he's just back being the hero. Well, not back being the hero, but
is kind of in as like an anti-hero.
Yeah.
My only, what were you saying?
Oh no, nothing. Go ahead.
No, so my only question here is: remember that we did hear towards the end of last season that there was supposedly going to be some sort of Reverse Flash teaser. I don't know what's going to be going on with that. You know,
I think that probably what's going to happen is that we're going to figure out that Reverse Flash is controlling Godspeed or something like that. Or he's giving him some kind of way to get into the Speed Force or something, and that's how Godspeed's being Godspeed. Yeah, you know, I don't know if they're going to do the
maybe he's connected to the Reverse Flash in a way.
Kind of story.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. But yeah, I think maybe Reverse Flash is connected to Godspeed in some way. But then, are they going to really make Reverse Flash that end villain for this season? I don't know.
I don't know. It'd be kind of rushing it, you know. But we really got to see. I mean, we haven't really had a speedster villain in a little while.
Yeah, we haven't had a speedster villain in a while. I think Godspeed has the potential. I really enjoy the Godspeed suit.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I think the actor that played him in those couple of little scenes back when we saw Godspeed first appear in, what was it, season 5, he seems to be very into the character. Now, I'm not sure if they'd actually bring him back, but, you know, it seemed like he would definitely be down to play Godspeed again if we actually get to see the real August Heart Godspeed, or if they're just going to change it up because he was Godspeed in the future, and now this is 2020 now, so 2021, I guess, when the season comes back. So
something that I was thinking about is if Ralph is really going to be gone, what they could be thinking about doing is bringing in Godspeed as kind of like the Ralph, the other hero, you know?
Bring him in as this character that was a bad guy, then gets redeemed and turned into kind of like an anti-hero, and then kind of, you know, part of the team.
Right.
And I've always thought of Godspeed. Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh no, I was just gonna say. I just lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something about. Oh yeah, I was thinking about Wally for a second. I'm just saying. So with this new Speed Force, I really want to see how it's gonna work. If it's just gonna be like anybody that was a speedster gets their speed back.
Right. Are they gonna
just
gonna
be
you're
to learn a brand new kind of Speed Force method?
Yeah.
Really, if it's gonna make Barry any faster or slower or whatever. I think those are the main questions, and that probably will affect how the Godspeed arc will actually work.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know how fast Godspeed is. We don't know how fast he is.
Right.
But if he's supposedly now faster because Barry is now slower because of the new Speed Force, then, you know, who knows? Or maybe Barry has to work back up in the Speed Force.
Yeah.
You know, or whatever. I mean, we don't really even know how it's going to
work. Exactly. There are some rumors right now that this new Speed Force isn't even going to be a new Speed Force, that it's going to actually just be reviving the past Speed Force somehow, because it's, you know, they always say it's outside of space and time and it's its own thing, right? Yeah. So if the Speed Force is dead, then doesn't that technically negate any speedster that has ever existed, no matter when, past, present, future? Like, technically, if the Speed Force dies in the present, then it dies in all time. And that's like really weird and trippy to think about, but like,
you're not wrong. I mean,
yeah, exactly. It's like,
are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong?
You're gonna look at me and why are you booing me? I'm right.
The Wicked Witch of the East, bro.
No, but like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know if that's like too deep of a thought for this show to think about it that way, but I definitely wouldn't be opposed to them addressing it. You know?
I mean, you really have to think about it for a second.
Yeah.
You know, it's just if they did that, then at some point time would be kind of.
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
if you think too hard about it, the
timeline.
Flash's timeline is already like shattered into a bajillion different pieces. Then we'd be here.
Like
We would literally be here all stream trying to decipher it. So before we get like just an absolute so before we get a Speed Force headache, let's just move on to the next thing, which is also in the Arrowverse. So Green Arrow and the Canaries might be dead.
I think it is dead. I think it's.
I think it is. I think it is
no
too.
Chance of it actually becoming a thing.
I don't think. Yeah, what were you saying? Sorry, go.
I was just saying that I think that I don't know. I think they had a good idea before, but now it seems like a lot of the people that were working on it don't want to work on it anymore. And I think that more than anything, it's just dead. It's dead in the water.
Yeah.
I don't think that. I don't think that. The people don't want to work on it anymore. The fans don't want to see it. It's just at this point, why don't we just have a different show?
Yeah, I see very few people actually talking about it. There are some people that are very passionate about it. There are some people that really want the show to happen. And I think it would be a great thing to happen. I think, like, at the moment, when it was being set up all throughout Arrow's last season, I think it's unfortunate that they spent a big majority of that season setting up a show now that's never going to happen. Unfortunately, you know, I think maybe there's a possibility to get it in some form or fashion, but I don't think the original pitch, the original idea for the show is ever going to happen. Like, there's no way we have a Mia Smoke, Mia Queen led show. You know, I think her in particular, I think she is the one factor that wouldn't carry over if the show were to be made.
Yeah, I think it would just be at that point just the Canaries.
Yeah, I think that's the rumor for a while, is like people think, oh, it's just going to be the Canaries now, which I definitely would be on board with, because I thought that Laurel was one of the strongest aspects of Arrow's last season, and I think that she would do great leading a show, and bringing Dinah along too would be great as well. And I think having a show branded the Canaries would be perfect, I think.
Yeah. I mean, but personally though, I don't really know where they're going to be going with this kind of stuff. I mean, I think that, you know, Arrow's over. It's great. You know, it's a good show. But I mean, yeah, the Canaries would be a little cool, but it's just like,
do we really need it? No.
Yeah, it's just personally, it's just like, is that really something I want to see? You
Exactly.
know, but there's a lot of other properties that are going to be coming out. Like,
Exactly.
You know, the Green Lantern show on HBO. And I mean, we already talked about this in our last stream. We were talking about Fandom, but a lot of things are moving over to HBO.
Yeah, a lot of things are moving to HBO Max.
And even moving off of the DC TV show. I mean, not DC TV show,
DC
the
Universe.
DC Universe.
Yeah, no, just saying.
And, you know, it's just, I don't know. I think that maybe, I mean, I'm not trying to say that, you know, the Arrowverse is dying, but I'm just saying that, I mean, I think that there's a lot of things that are moving away from it, and I think that it would be a lot more interesting to see these bigger budget kind of things, you know, not just like your
and I
Riverdale
also think
superheroes.
I do also think Arrow was such a staple, obviously, for so long. It is the Arrowverse for a reason. It always has been. It always will be the Arrowverse, no matter what people say. In my opinion, yes, CWverse. Who came up with that? Anyway, Who says that? Anyway. It'll always be the Arrowverse because Arrow started it. But I also think that they were right in ending it when they did, before it just got too repetitive and just going through the motions and everything like that. They needed to end it when they did. And I think the reason why Arrow ended is the reason why Green Arrow and the Canaries won't happen.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that, I mean, I'm not trying to say that, you know, DC TV shows on like the Arrowverse universe, I don't think they're dying. It's just
no. I think quite the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, they're bringing out, you know,
they're branching out, and that's the whole reason why Green Arrow and the Canaries. Kind of stuff, exactly, and that's the reason why Green Arrow and the Canaries probably won't happen. Is because of things like Stargirl, because of things like Superman and Lois, is because they're expanding. It's becoming larger every
but
day.
here's what I'm thinking though. I think that more than anything, I think the Arrowverse needs to try to find a new footing, new kind of ground. I think that they need to move away from these like long, shows, that
these
are like
longer
20
seasons,
some episodes,
yeah,
and just do like how Stargirl did it.
Exactly.
13 episodes, done.
Yep.
Higher production value. And just go all out and just do it. Just do a storyline.
Yep.
Like how
you
theirs
read my
was
mind.
Star and Stripe. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just get it done with. Get the story over with. And just, I mean, I feel like the shows are just kind of getting pumped out now, and they don't really have that kind of feel that they used to, kind of passion behind them.
Yeah, but I do also think that there's something to be said about the way that Eric Wallace is trying to set the Flash up. Is because he calls these like graphic novels, right? Is like he splits the season up into multiple parts. So you have one villain for the first bit of episodes, then a different villain, then now it seems like they're going to try to have 3 different villains. You know?
I mean, but the main thing with that is that we haven't seen it before, and I'm really going to have to see how it works.
Exactly.
I mean, again, it's all personal opinion.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that, of course, I love more episodes.
Yeah,
it's great to have
more episodes. More episodes is great, and especially with shows like The Flash, that it's literally the CW's most profitable property.
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's the longest running show now.
Yeah.
It's their longer.
Well, I mean, technically Supernatural. Technically Supernatural is still airing because they never finished up their last season. Arrowverse. Now it is the longest running Arrowverse show.
Well, not longest running, but the one that's still currently running.
That's what I meant. Yeah, it's like the longest running currently airing Arrowverse show.
I mean, will they hit like the same seasons that Arrow has? Most.
I think the Flash. I know I said this about Arrow, but I think the Flash definitely has the potential to go 10+, as long as. I've heard people say it, and I definitely agree with it. I think as long as Grant Gustin wants to continue, I think the show goes on.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is, as long as people want it, it's going to keep on going,
Exactly.
I mean, a lot of people didn't want Arrow to end, but at the same exact time, I started to see when Arrow was coming to an end that less and less people were really
in the last couple of seasons, Arrow started to definitely decline in viewership, definitely decline in people talking about it. And it seemed like it was the right time.
Yeah, one of the most things is just being profitable. If it's not profitable, then they're not going to pick it up for another season.
But horribly transitioning, CW also doesn't seem like they care about whether or not something's going to be super profitable or not, because it seems like there's a Powerpuff Girls show in development.
Oh my
bomb drop!
God, that just I don't know why.
Yeah,
I don't know why. It's just Powerpuff Girls was, I mean, it's good, but I mean, it's not. We don't need to see like teenage power. Well, no, like they're like young adult Powerpuff Girls. We don't need to see that. That's nothing that nobody asked for.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Nobody said, "Oh yeah, I need to see more Powerpuff Girls."
No, like I enjoyed the show when I was younger, but like
I don't even remember some of the
way. Yeah, the way that they're pitching this just seems stupid.
Which one is Reese's Cups?
I don't even know. What's good, Coca Project? But yeah, I mean,
stuff up.
I don't know.
Hey, how's it going, man?
I don't even know. I do not know. So you're not going to talk too much on that.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I don't really know much about that. Really, all
I saw was the news came out. I saw Discussing Film posted it, and then I saw everybody meme it, and that's about it.
Yeah,
I don't see that actually happening.
I think that is something that they throw up in the air, and then they just say,
yeah,
no. We're not gonna do that.
My favorite meme was like the Drake meme was like it was like CW picking up Green Arrow and the Canaries finally. Nope. CW picking up a Powerpuff Girls live action show. Yup. I was like, that's hilarious.
That reminds me of our highlights from last stream.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope.
We're just like,
if you don't know what we're talking about,
we're just like meme-ceptioning ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, we've already memed ourselves, so it's okay, guys.
No, this is all just one big meme.
It always is. I'm always over here like making the weirdest looking faces and like looking down to the ground like I'm, sad or something, just because
Hello,
I
darkness, my old friend. I mean, like, this was always gonna be a meme. Like,
like the streams, you mean?
Yeah, Ben Swolo
Or you
is
mean
up here.
Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, well, both.
Both. Yeah,
both. Anyway, while we're still talking about CW, it seems like Batwoman's probably going to be filming soon.
Yeah, I think that they're ready. I think
they're ready.
I think that the new actress that's playing Batwoman, I think that she's ready.
Yeah, I've seen her working out a lot, posting a lot on Instagram about the show that it seems like it's about to be filming soon.
The main thing though is that they need to get the I was about to say the uniform. The suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm expecting our first look at the suit at part 2 of Fandom.
Yeah, hopefully.
So that's in like what, a week or two? Week and a half at this point now?
Yeah, I think the suit's gonna look cool though. I think they know what they're gonna be doing this time. I think that they're gonna be trying something new.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be cool.
I think it's gonna
look. What we
look
saw from like the little, not fan art, but the art.
It was not fan art. It was Jim Lee art.
Yeah, Jim Lee art. Jim Lee,
legendary comic book artist Jim Lee's fan art.
Jim Lee is most definitely not fan art.
No, but no, from his artist's rendering of what the suit is possibly gonna look like.
That, then
if it looks like that, I think that'll be 10 out of 10. I'll be happy.
Yeah, I've seen some other actual fan art of people drawing some kind of things, like some of her with I mean, they look all about the same.
Yeah, they all look pretty good though.
But I mean, some of them I look at and I'm like, is this even practical? And then some of them I look at and I'm like, oh my god, this is really nice.
Yeah.
And I think that Jim Lee's is kind of like a mix of something new and practical.
Right,
and
exactly. I think it's new enough to differentiate Javicia's Batwoman from Ruby's Batwoman, but it's also it's similar in the same aspect that, it's still Batwoman season 2, not Batwoman the reboot,
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's really interesting to see how he's going to be playing Batwoman. I think she's going to do fine. I haven't really seen anything else that she's done, but she seems like she really wants to do it.
Exactly.
I think that'd be nice, new something fresh. But I actually thought that they were just going to grab somebody from the show that's already been on there.
Yeah,
And I thought, I would have been perfectly fine with that. I think that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
To grab somebody that's already on there, like Sophie, or
but this is the
Pennyworth.
But this is also the thing. Everybody that's currently on the show is still a comic book character, I think.
Yeah.
And for every comic book character that you use on these shows, you have to pay royalties to DC Comics. Like, they don't own, like, CW's not owning Batwoman right now to make the show. Like, they're renting the Batwoman character. Like, obviously they still have to pay to use the Batwoman name, but if they make a brand new character for the show in the form of Ryan Wilder, if that's really going to be her name, which it seems like it is now,
I never heard that, Ryan Wilder.
They make a new name for the show.
Mm-hmm.
This new character that's not in the comic books but is specifically for the show. It allows them to, I guess, do different things while also not having to always pay DC Comics the royalties for it.
Right. It's like in Spider-Man Homecoming or any of the new Spider-Man MCU films where they had to have new characters. Like MJ is technically a new character.
Right. Exactly.
Even though she's not, she's a new character. And what's her name? May Parker is also like a new character.
It's a different type of Aunt May than we're used to.
It's technically
still Aunt May, but not really.
She's different, and Ned is also technically different too.
Right. It's like they're using the same names. Like, they're using the Batwoman name in the show. They're using the Aunt May name in Spider-Man and stuff. But
it's just they're a little bit different.
Right. The character themselves are very different from their comic book counterparts. And I don't see a huge... There's not a problem with that. There's no problem with that. And I think that's great. Yeah, exactly.
It's like how in Arrow they had John Diggle and people like that, but now are comic book.
Yeah, John Diggle was made specifically for the show, and now he's in the comics.
Diggle.
John Diggle,
man.
Diggle.
If they don't do anything with the Green Arrow character,
oh my god,
for him,
the Green Lantern, you mean?
Oh, Green Lantern, yes, Green Lantern. Because I mean, I love John Stewart Green Lantern, and if he's like John Stewart Green Lantern,
yes, I want to see Diggle needs to just show up like periodically in everybody's show as Green Lantern, and just be like, "What up, I'm Diggle. I got this cool glowing green ring. If you need my help, I'll be over here.
I could really see him on Superman and Lois though.
Yeah,
Superman and Lois would be nice with him.
Well, because he did say that he was going to Metropolis in the Arrow finale, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
So, well, but Superman and Lois, they're going to go back to Smallville. So who knows? Maybe if they do end up going to Metropolis at one point or another, I think that would be great to bring him in. I think he might be a character that would just show up during crossovers.
Right.
But, you know.
All right, what's up next on the list?
Oh, next on our little chat list here for the Legion Lounge, we got Black Ops Cold War. We got a lot of stuff to talk about for Black Ops Cold War.
Yes, there's a lot that's into that, but if you guys have not seen the in-game event, basically, you know, you just go around and do a couple things, and then it played the trailer, and that's how we first saw the trailer. Yeah, it was very cool, and it was very nice. I think that was a very nice event. As long as they do new things like that, I think that's cool. Warzone's pretty fun too. Yeah. I think that's good stuff. Trailer-wise, though, game's going to take place 1981.
The Cold War.
I think it looks good. I think it looks good.
I think it looks really good. I think graphically it looks amazing.
Yeah, and I think aesthetic-wise as well, it also looks really good.
Yeah.
We're going to be seeing a lot of, you know, Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 guns. Not Black Ops 2 as in, like, you know, advanced. I'm talking about
like the past of Black Ops 2.
You know, Cold War kind of weapons. And I think that's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna let you take this over.
Because I do have quite a few notes written down here as to what they actually revealed. So what I have written down versus what Treyarch actually tweeted out. Sequel to Black Ops 1, cross-play, cross-generation edition, deluxe editions, zombies, battle passes coming back. I personally think the game maybe should have been delayed, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. You are able to create your own CIA operative for the campaign, so it's like create your own character. You have this like dossier that you can like fill out and have different attributes and everything, and that's going to like determine like special abilities and stuff that you can have in the game, which is actually very cool, I think. And because you can choose your own character, there's multiple different endings, different side missions, dialogue options, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I did want to talk about with all of our returning characters, like we have Mason, Woods, Hudson. This is a different Woods voice actor if you are not aware. Like he sounds very he's
a different Mason voice.
Yeah. I think Mason and Hudson are also different, but Woods is the big one because everybody loves Sergeant Frank Woods, and he sounds very similar. Yes. But he's not quite Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Woods.
It's kind of like that. I mean, you can kind of tell that it's Frank Woods, and I think that, like, in the middle of, like, a battle, you know, you're not really
in the heat of battle in the campaign.
Really Frank Woods?
Yeah, like, in the trailer, you can't really tell the difference. Like, you play as Woods when you get him in Warzone for pre-ordering the game. He sounds pretty similar.
Yeah, I don't really just stop and say, that's not Frank Woods.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're looking for it, you don't really... You can't really tell the difference. But I think
the Mason one is a lot.
Yeah, the Mason one.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he's doing a bad job. We've only seen.
No,
him,
exactly. Like I don't want to judge. Yeah, exactly. I'm not bringing this up to like judge him. I think that they're doing great. I think honestly that was like the point. If they're bringing in a new Woods voice actor, they want him to sound pretty much the same, and he nailed it. You know, like that's hard. That's hard to do.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. I just really want to see how Mason's going to be, though.
Yeah.
An actual
The numbers Mason. What do they mean? I just hope we see Reznov back.
Yes. Yes, I think that he's going to be really nice in the
We've got to see Reznov back.
Oh, yeah. Reznov was in World at War. He was in Black Ops 1. Hopefully now in Cold War 2.
Yep.
Hopefully he's not dead.
Hopefully not.
He got the gulag. He won his gulag match.
He won his gulag match. No, the other big things, September 9th is the multiplayer reveal.
Yeah.
So that's going to be pretty fun. 4K 120 hertz on next gen is going to be pretty crazy. And then the release date of the actual game is November 13th, which is good. It's going back to that November release, just like all of our classic Call of Duty games.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to bring it back to classics this time.
I do too.
Like,
I
have
do
like a
too.
new little spin on it, and I think that because I heard the side missions are actually going to be like full-fledged missions. Like they're not just going to be like you go to this objective, just shoot some guys and you're done.
Yeah, no, it's like they're actually going to matter
here and do stuff. Yeah, and they actually do matter to the end of the game.
Yeah, which is very
I'm
cool.
also really interested in the CIA dossier kind of thing.
Yeah,
where you select certain things with your character, like certain backstory things, and changes the traits and all that kind of stuff. And I just think that I don't know. I think it's gonna be interesting. I think.
Yeah, I do too. I do too.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
But, yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much it. Yeah, Black Ops Cold War. Very excited for it, and that's pretty much all we've got to say on that.
Yeah, we went through that pretty quick, actually.
Yeah, we did. Surprisingly, there's a lot there, but we actually kind of got through that pretty quick. Something that I had hoped that we would actually really be able to talk about at this point, but there's not really much here. Moving into the Star Wars stuff now. Mando Season 2. There were rumors that we were going to be getting a trailer for like the last couple of weeks, and there's still been nothing. There's nothing.
But I think that's gonna be good. We're hearing that some people are gonna be coming back. I don't know if we should say it. It might be a little spoilery.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of spoilers, but I mean, it's kind of been all out there on the internet. So like, I mean, just maybe plug your ears if you don't want to hear.
Yeah, real quick for like maybe the next.
Yeah, for like maybe the next minute or two. Yeah,
we're gonna be talking about some new characters.
Yeah,
new characters, but some characters that are hopefully gonna be coming in.
Yeah. So Ahsoka.
Yes.
Ahsoka. We're gonna see a live action Ahsoka. Yes. Yes. No. we're gonna have a live action Ahsoka finally. Rumored to be played by Rosario Dawson.
I think that'll be fine.
I think that'll be great.
I think that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of sad the original voice actor's not going to be there, but
we don't know. But also, we don't know that too. It could be a thing where
she said that she wasn't told anything about that.
That's true. That's true.
But I mean, they could always just lie and just say,
right.
I wasn't a part of it, and then they're part of it.
I wasn't a part of it. Oh wait, yes, I was. Yeah. I mean, I think it would be cool if we had, Rosario Dawson as like the body of Ahsoka, and then Ashley Eckstein's voice as this version of Ahsoka as well, and they just kind of dub over it. Great. Which obviously it's not out of the realm of possibility to happen. I think that would be really cool, but nothing's confirmed one way or the other. Yeah.
Then next we have Rex 2.
Yes, Rex, Tamora Morrison is coming back.
Yeah.
Could be Rex. Could be Boba Fett. Could be any other clone.
Which people were thinking that he was in season 1. He was the guy, the boots that you saw over by the assassin that he stopped in the desert on Tatooine.
Possibly.
Yeah, we'll have to see. And then the last character is actually I'm forgetting her name. Mandalorian.
Bo-Katan.
Yeah, Bo-Katan.
Bo-Katan. Yeah, Satine's the dead one.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan is well, right now I guess we think that she's the alive one, but Moff Gideon does have the Darksaber, and Bo-Katan was the last one with the Darksaber. Darksaber is usually won and lost in combat, so
yeah, we'll have to see what that goes.
We'll have to see. But yeah,
I mean, I think that's about it for Mandalorian. That's all. Yeah. We really know.
One thing that you may or may not have heard about, people that are saying that they have seen the trailer are saying that Ahsoka is a big part of said trailer. So that she's featured heavily in that.
At this point, she would be looking for Ezra. And that's the other question is, there might also be some...
well, maybe. I don't know. Because...
I mean, at this point...
I guess, yeah, probably. Because, I mean, well, this is...
No, it's post... it's post...
It is. No, I know. It's like 5 years after... Stuff. Right, it's 5 years after Return of the Jedi. And the Rebels finale, when Ahsoka and Sabine went to go look for Ezra...
And we know Ezra's not dead,
was like right at the end of... 6 was right at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Just because they looked right after that.
So is it right? Are they still looking for him 5 years later? Possibly.
Hopefully that's why they're there. Hopefully it's not just like Oh, we're after the dark saber.
Yeah, so
Everybody
if
after the
that's the
Darksaber, that's
case,
just-
could we see Sabine, another Mandalorian? Possibly. Could we
I
see
think it'd be nice to see it.
Ezra? Or is Ahsoka just here to possibly set up her own show, which is the search for Ezra?
Maybe. I mean, it's really something that they've really got to figure. I mean, I think that because Disney said they're going to be taking a step back from this kind of stuff. You know? And they're going to be looking at their basically what they have, like comics and stuff, you know. And I think that that's going to really open up the door for a lot of people, such as Dave Filoni, to do what he wants to do. You know, and I think Dave Filoni's great. I think that he's George Lucas 2.0.
He is definitely the apprentice.
Yeah, I mean, he's really doing some great things. And I
you
think
are
that,
the chosen one.
I mean, with Clone Wars and I mean Rebels, some people didn't like Rebels. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it by the end.
I mean, I think that more than anything, it's just. I think that he really knows what he's doing, and Mandalorian shows that he does. Mandalorian is a fresh take, and it's raw. It's good.
Yeah, Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, everybody involved with the Mando, absolutely great. Cannot wait for season 2. Speaking of Star Wars TV, before we get into our Lego boy, some more rumors / news about the Obi-Wan series have come out. So we knew it was going to be like a shorter season, but now they're saying it's going to be a limited series, which means like 4 to 6 episodes versus like what we thought was like.
I mean, but at that point, they're going to be like almost like hour-long episodes,
right?
You know,
so I'm thinking
it's going to be like a big old movie,
right? So it could be like. I heard, what was it, like Hateful Eight on Netflix is like broken into like different parts or something.
Oh, I don't know, but
I don't know.
I mean, I think
it's like broken into different
really
parts, just like
But I think that whoever's in charge of it knows what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, I think it's who is it? It's it's Deborah Chow, I want to say, and she directed an episode of The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
and she's helming the whole series. Yeah, I think it was that. It was like a combat heavy episode too.
I think it was the episode where Mando and what was her name?
We can actually here. Let's look it up real quick.
Played by what's her name?
Cara Dune.
Yeah, Cara Dune. Yeah, I think that was the episode where they were fighting like the ATST.
Let's see. What episode did she direct?
Searching.
Internet, stop failing me. Episode 3 is what she directed.
What was episode 3?
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Episode 1, they find episode 2.
No. I don't know. We're just making a fool of ourselves. It doesn't matter. She directed an episode of The Mandalorian. Every episode of The Mandalorian was amazing. So she's going to do great on the Obi-Wan show. Regardless.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Lego.
No, wait, before we get to that. Before we get to that. Hold up. Before we get to it. Hayden Christensen in the Obi-Wan show.
I think we already know about that.
Right, but like
we don't know we know he's gonna be playing Anakin, but like
right, but like there's been more stuff saying that like he'll be in like his classic Clone Wars suit and everything. So it's gonna be flashbacks to Clone Wars, which is gonna be really cool. Supposedly. That's the rumor right now. Supposedly. But yeah, let's get into Lego.
So with Lego Star Wars, the big thing. We're gonna get a holiday special, guys.
Yeah. Before we talk about the game, we're going to get a holiday special this year. Lego Star Wars, a holiday special.
We don't know when it's gonna come out, but we know that's happening, and I think that it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a big old joke, and I'm excited.
I think it's gonna be amazing. I think we're gonna have lots of great memes to come out of it. It seems like it's gonna be post episode 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be some kind of time travel.
Time travel-y fun adventure with Rey going throughout like different events throughout the Star Wars galaxy's history. I think that's going to be very cool.
She can save my boy Ben Solo.
Well, this is my thing. Yes, it's a Lego holiday special,
It might be.
But if
Watch
it's
it
like
actually be canon.
right, like watch this be canon. Watch
that'd be
this be
hilarious.
watch this be canon. Watch her like go through like the world between worlds and like kind of just like change little things. I don't know how people would think about that. I don't know what they would think. I mean,
You know, a lot of people already hate Ray, so
yeah, but I think it'll be fun. I think it's
it
just
will
gonna be
I think it's gonna be
fun.
interesting.
I think it's gonna just, you know, not matter as far as like in the grand scheme of things, but it'll just be a fun little throwaway holiday treat, you know?
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm yawning so much today.
Dude, it's 10:45. Why are you getting tired?
No, I shouldn't be this tired. I was playing too much Tarkov.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Speaking more about Lego Star Wars.
More Lego Star Wars.
We've gotten a few screenshots from the game.
We got a full trailer.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know what I'm saying. We got some good screenshots.
Yeah,
from
some
it.
good screenshots from it.
Not one of them.
Ben Swallow is not one of them. Yeah, I hope that'll be a skin.
Yes. But with the trailer and with the screenshots, with all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
I think that's looking to be a pretty nice game.
It's looking amazing.
It looks. I mean, not even just. I mean, I've never seen Lego look that clean.
Right. Not only graphically does it look amazing, but just gameplay wise, it looks great.
Yeah, it looks very smooth. It looks very nice. It looks very gaggy. It looks like.
It looks
exactly what we're looking for.
It looks exactly like what we're looking for. It basically put your nostalgia goggles on. Think about how it felt to play the old Lego Star Wars games. That's what this looks like.
This really feels like something that they really want to do.
Yeah.
Like the developers of the game really feel like they.
Yeah, the developers.
They want to do this, and I think more than anything, I think there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff in here. You know, it's gonna be like more like an open world game and stuff. Which is gonna be, it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I think they put a lot of time and effort into it, and the game is delayed until 2021. I don't know if they gave like a real release date. Probably sometime early to mid 2021. It's gonna be a next gen. It's gonna be a next gen game, but I think it's also gonna release on the PS4 and the Xbox One. But it's also gonna be a Series X and PS5 game. But it's delayed for a good reason. I think a lot of the games that have been delayed this year are delayed for the right reasons. You don't want to release a game. Halo Infinite, yes. You don't want to release a game in a state that's not, you know, not representative. Right, exactly. And I think that that's great. How does the saying goes? It's like,
I don't know. It was whatever.
Something. It's like
who was it? That was I don't know. It was like the Super Mario.
No, yeah. It was the what's his name?
What's your name?
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know what the guy's name is, but like you know who we're talking about. He was like, a rushed game is never good, but a delayed game can eventually get there. Something along those lines. We definitely didn't say the saying properly. Right, exactly. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Take your time.
Make your baby nice, and send her out when she's ready, or he. I don't know. Whatever you want to call your new video game. It can be whatever you want.
That's true. Send the video game out as however you want it.
Exactly.
All
right.
But we're also gonna get a deluxe edition of this thing, which looks really cool.
Yes, and it has this kind of sleeve where if you take it off, then Darth Vader's helmet comes off or something.
Yeah. It's very cool. And then I think you also get a little Lego minifigure with Luke and some blue milk or something like that.
Yes, you do. You get the blue milk Luke, but it's actually just like a normal
blue milk Luke. Yeah,
it's just like average age Luke, not old Luke with the blue milk.
Yeah, normal, good old Luke Skywalker, but not old like normal Luke Skywalker. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I think that this is like 100% a definite pre-order, a buy.
It's fun.
It looks fun. I'd say it's probably a game that you want to get on console. Like, it's not going to look much different on console versus PC. I think get it on a next gen though. I'd say get it on PS5.
I'm probably gonna try to get on PS5.
Yeah, that's probably
that's the other thing. I'm waiting for PS5. When are we gonna be able to pre-order?
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Is they were saying at what was it, Gamescom that just happened recently? Yeah. Is that PS5s might be hard to get at launch. Is that there might be a shortage at launch.
PS5's early.
Yeah, there might be a shortage at launch, and if you want one, you might have to try really hard to get it.
Yeah. It's gonna be like PS2 when we had to get like not Wii, but when we had to get like tickets basically, just to be able to even buy one.
Yeah, no, back in those days,
to buy one.
Yeah, back in the PS2 days, you had to like, there were like contests that you could enter for the chance to win the opportunity to buy the console.
Yeah, there's nothing like winning something that you have to buy.
Right.
Like, here's your brand new car, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, here you're gonna it's like go on this game show. You're gonna win the opportunity to buy a Lamborghini. Like,
yeah.
What? No.
I mean, but it's not the same price as a Lamborghini, but still.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I am guilty of this. I did sign up for the chance to be notified when the PS5 is available for pre-order.
Clutch.
But, hopefully it won't be too hard to find at launch. If it is,
I'm gonna be in the middle of a test. This is your final exam, kids. And then just
PS5 is available for launch.
PS5 is available. Sorry, grade.
Sorry, yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take the F. But yeah, I'm excited for it.
Most definitely.
I'm excited for it. Gonna try to pre-order it. Yeah, I mean, PS5 is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Xbox will be great too, but
PS5's
PS5.
It's gonna make more sense to buy PS5.
Yeah, it's gonna be. We already went over this last week, but yeah, it make a lot more sense to buy a PS5.
All right, what's next up on the list?
Well, speaking of PS5 as well, I know you're not the biggest fan. You don't care quite as much. It's not, not as big of a part. I'm going to talk about Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, that's fine.
Ratchet and Clank. Yeah, I know you're not as big into it.
I mean, my most favorite's like Dreadlock.
Yeah, Deadlocked.
Deadlocked.
Dreadlocked. Ratchet and Clank Dreadlocked.
Words do not. I'm sorry, guys, but words do not come into my
Watch as Ratchet and Clank go to the barbershop and ask for dreadlocks. Ratchet and Clank Dreadlocked, coming out soon. No.
Speaking of Ratchet and Clank, I'm kind of going off here, but in Cyberpunk 2077, they released a trailer that had the title of Cyberpunk 2077: Tools of Destruction. And I was like, oh, this is pretty cool, showing off some of the new guns. And the game that it says that it is Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. That is not Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction. I can tell you that. I don't remember the last time that Ratchet and Clank were doing drugs, going to the club, and doing drive-bys.
Honest mistake.
Honest mistake. Very
honest mistake.
It's a kids guy. It's for kids, guys. It's for kids.
Yeah, it's totally a kids game. But anyway, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. They released another gameplay trailer. Well, it wasn't really a brand new gameplay trailer, but it was an extended version of the one that we got back when the game was first revealed.
Yeah.
And this kind of gives us a full playthrough of that first mission that they showed. Looks really good, looks really polished.
Really clean.
Looks so clean. Looks awesome. They said that the game is going to come out within the quote-unquote release window of the PS5. So that means that it's not going to be a launch day title like I think Miles Morales is going to be.
Yes,
but it's going to come out within a few months, I'd say, of the PS5's release. I think if the PS5 comes out, probably I'd say November.
Yeah. But
I'd say it'll probably come out in November. Ratchet and Clank will probably come out maybe March or April.
Yeah, I know Insomniac knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're going to take their time. They're going to make sure they make the game they want to make. They've been making these games for years. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
We saw some of the new guns. Nothing crazy, but I mean, it looks like some pretty cool stuff. Of course, they're not going to show us, all the cool stuff before.
Yeah, I mean, there's not too much to talk about from this. There's not much to really speculate on, much more than we could from the original reveal of it, other than it looks great. It looks like it's in a great state for a game that's not even going to be launching with the console.
Yeah.
And they said that we're going to be able to play it 4K 30 or 1080 60.
That's going to look nice.
So, yeah, on PS5 there will be like a performance mode that if you want to play at 60 FPS, you have to knock it down to 1080p, which is definitely going to be the mode that I'm going to play it on, because I don't have a 4K monitor or a 4K TV, but I do have a 60 hertz monitor.
4K monitor.
Yeah, no, I mean 4K, it's still not a household thing. Like,
yeah, I mean 4K looks nice, but it's just
4K looks nice, but it's
1080p. You're
4K is a luxury.
Like,
I think anything. Yeah, I don't think anything really needs to be above 1080p at this point. Like 4K
it looks
stuff,
fine.
like if you watch a 4K movie or a 4K video from YouTube or something on a 1080p monitor, it definitely looks better than a normal 1080p video would. And obviously a 4K video on a 4K monitor would look amazing. But it's a video game. I don't think it needs to be 4K right now. You know?
I'm waiting until 5K comes up.
Yeah, I'm waiting for 5K. No, I'd much rather have the higher frame rate than the higher image quality.
Yeah, I think
that's just me.
I'd rather have a game run well. I mean, it's not like a competitive game. Like
exactly, it's not a competitive
like Rainbow
game.
Six where you have to have it like if it doesn't run at 60 FPS or like a 144 hertz monitor with your, then you're gonna get like clapped.
Yeah, exactly. And it's Ratchet and Clank. It's more of a cinematic game, so 30 FPS is fine. The frame rate of a movie is 24. Now you don't want to be playing a game at 24 FPS because that would be a little nauseating. But
weird.
But a lot of single player games nowadays are still 30 FPS.
Yeah,
but there's only 1080p, maybe 1440p. Like your Assassin's Creed games and stuff like that, I don't think they run above 30 on console.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of things were capped at 30.
Yeah, even Destiny 2 is capped at 30 on current gen consoles.
Yeah, but I mean, games like Ghost of Tsushima or Last of Us Part 2, there's like these new PS4 games that come after, like the PS4 Pro and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those are games where you can choose between having the 60 FPS or
if
4K,
you have the Pro. If you have the Pro.
It really depends on which one you have.
Yeah. But I don't know. Personally, 1080 60 is what I'm going to go for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for too.
Yeah. I don't need 4K. I think the frame rate is a much better option to go with. Couple of things left here. Cobra Kai Season 3.
Not much that we have there. All we know is that it's going to be coming out 2021. It was supposed to be coming out 2020, but now it's not because
it's coming out next year on Netflix.
Everybody knows what happened.
It has a Netflix deal now. The first 2 seasons I think are available now on Netflix, and it was number 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was number 1 yesterday or a couple days ago. Whenever it dropped, it was number 1. And I already thought that it was too high production for what it was previously.
It definitely didn't look like it belonged on YouTube. It looked like it was much higher production value than a YouTube original.
Please don't demonetize us.
Oh yeah, sorry YouTube.
Please
sorry YouTube. Sorry. But no, continue.
But I think that it's gonna be really good. I mean, it's something about Mr. Miyagi having some kind of secret or whatever. That's all we know. It was like 3 seconds, like 5-10 seconds.
Yeah, it was really just a little teaser.
Yeah, and they just threw in some random line and then just showed us like something. I don't even remember. Like Daniel getting like his butt whooped or something. I don't know. Something. Nothing crazy. But voice card. Nothing crazy, but I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I love Cobra Kai. I love first season, second season did just as well.
Yeah.
And I think season 3 is gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this.
Where the show goes. It's a real passion project. They got the same actors back. It's just this is something they really wanted to do. And I mean, it came out of nowhere, but I'm so glad they did it.
Yeah.
Like I was like Cobra Kai.
Yeah, it was like Cobra Kai. They're
like that one dojo from like
from Karate Kid. It's like,
and like it's not dark or anything. It's just that it's a little bit more.
It's more current.
I don't know.
It's more current. It's like, that's all you can really say is it's updated for the current day, but it still retains that feeling of the original Karate Kid movies.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, I do too. I'm excited for this next season.
I cannot wait.
If you haven't watched it yet, it's on Netflix. Go watch it. It's that simple. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Recommend.
Right.
Next thing, we've got a couple of things left. Justin's back. The boys again.
Hey, how's it going, man?
How's it going, bro?
The boys again. You already know. I got brand new lighting. Y'all already know.
Okay, so I've got a couple of things left here on the list. What do you want to talk about first? Phineas and Ferb, the new movie, New Mutants, and then I also wanted to talk about the Three Jokers story.
So I have actually not read Three Jokers, so let's leave that for last.
Okay, we'll leave that for last.
But let's start off with, well, let's do in that order.
Okay.
Candace movie.
Yeah, Phineas and Ferb, Candace Against the Universe.
Yeah, Candace Against the Universe. I think it was pretty good.
Dude, that's great.
It gave back some of the vibes
exactly
from the old show. I mean, it's just, I mean, do I think that it's better than Second Dimension? No. But I think that it was really good. You know? And I think that was something that they really wanted to do, and I'm glad they did it. If you haven't watched it, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Yeah, won't go into. Really yeah, I mean, it's like it's a Phineas and Ferb movie, but we won't go into like spoilers. Yeah, we won't go into spoilers, but like it's great. It brings back the feel of the original series. The cast is back. It's funny to see how Phineas sounds like he's like 30 now.
Yeah, but I mean, I think that this is really like their wrap up movie. Like, I don't really know where else they could.
I don't know. I think honestly, if it's popular and they want to keep doing stuff, I wouldn't be opposed to more movies or a limited series. Think about bringing it back. Yeah, if they bring Phineas and Ferb back. Oh yeah, that would be cool.
What they do as adults? It was what was that show? It was
a lot of shows. Rugrats. Yeah, was it All Grown Up? Yeah, that was kind of. If they did that for Phineas and Ferb, that'd be kind of funny.
That would be kind of funny. But I mean, you know, you did see like the final episode, they grew up.
Yeah. So that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool. But I mean, that's I think that's really all.
Pretty much it. I mean, really recommend it. It's not quite as good as Across the Second Dimension, but it's great.
I'd give it like 8.5.
Yeah.
9.
Yeah, solid 8.5, 9 out of 10. It's a great watch. It's like an hour and a half. Make some popcorn. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. It's a great.
Watch it with your family.
Watch it with your family.
It's your kids. I don't know who you're watching with. Watch it with somebody. It's fun.
Watch it with your dog or somebody.
Watch it with your cat. Watch it with your guppies. I don't know.
With your guppies. Get into a Discord chat with the boys and watch it.
Yeah, just do something. It's fun.
Just do something. It's fun. It's fun.
Like an hour. Only like an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour and a half. It's a great escape from the world right now, and yeah, it's great.
It's just something fun.
It's just something fun. Anytime that we desperately need it.
Yeah.
Speaking of something not fun, ooh, starting this off bad. Yikes. New Mutants. That's out now. Never thought that would actually happen with this release date
getting I'm gonna watch it, but
pushed around forever. Yeah, we're gonna watch it.
We already know it's not gonna be good.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. Definitely don't go to a movie theater to see it. Like it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not good.
We've heard horrible things about this movie.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it's worth it. Like maybe if you can.
We won't say much about it.
No, because we haven't seen it. Yeah,
I mean, but I mean, even like some things that are technically spoilers that we've seen before.
Yeah,
it's been around for 3 years. A lot of people, well, not a lot, but a lot of people kind of already knew that it was going to be bad.
Yeah, I mean, people already knew it was not going to be great.
Waiting around for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not going to end well. It's just. I think we kind of already knew that it was just not going to end well.
No,
but
maybe like if there's like a drive-in movie around you, go for it. But definitely don't go to a theater to see this. Wait for it to come out. Yeah, wait for it to come out on VOD. Yeah, wait for the VOD to come out. But that's about it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just not it.
No,
I mean they had 3 years to make it, and I think that they just kind of were like, well, people want it. We'll just throw it out anyway. I mean, they don't really want it. You know, people weren't really like, if it didn't come out, it wouldn't be the biggest deal in the world. But
I don't think so either.
It was pushed back and back and back and back and back and back. And it came out, and it's just, I think it's gonna be worse than Dark Phoenix.
Yeah. Personally, I think so too.
I think that's really all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say. Don't want to end it off on too much of a
bad note. Let's move over to Three Jokers.
Three Jokers. So, what do you know about it right now? What do you know about Three Jokers?
I know that there's 1, 2, and 3 Jokers.
Okay, so the first issue of the Three Jokers storyline came out. Didn't realize this. Jeff Johns is one of the writers on it. So that's very cool.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Very cool. So this was set up a while back. Three Jokers is something that people have been waiting for a while. Something that we've known about going back a couple of years. I think they announced it maybe at Comic-Con or something one year.
Right. I mean, I already know kind like the 3 different Jokers, the Mobius chair. And all that kind of
stuff. So Batman goes to a Mobius chair. Like this happened previously in a different book or whatever. But Batman sits in the Mobius chair, and then he
comic.
Yeah, comic booky stuff happens. He sits in the Mobius chair, this all-knowing, all-powerful chair, and it tells him that there are 3 different Jokers out there.
But does it recline?
But does it recline? Is it comfortable? Is it comfortable for gaming?
Is it comfortable, Mr. Bond? Is it comfortable?
I expect you to be comfortable. No, but anyway, so there are 3 Jokers, and the big thing about this storyline, from at least the first issue, it seemed like, so we were checking in on Bruce and Barbara and Jason. 3 characters that have big histories with the Joker.
Oh, is this pre getting beat by a crowbar or post?
This is post. This is
post?
Everything's happened. This is technically, this story could be considered continuity. This could be considered canon for certain people.
For after she got, is she walking again now? In
She's back to being Batgirl.
And is he over to be like, is Jason Todd?
And Jason, Barbara Gordon is Batgirl, Jason Todd is Red Hood, and Bruce is, Batman still. So you have Bruce, who's been, beaten down and whatever, fought the Joker a bajillion times. You have Barbara Gordon, who has, PTSD with the Joker because she got shot and put in a wheelchair for a while by the Joker. And then Jason, obviously, big history with the Joker, because
just wants to kill him.
because Jason just wants to kill the Joker because the Joker, crowbarred him to death at one point,
which killed him, and then he had to come back to life through the Lazarus pit.
Exactly.
Yada.
Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of the setup on the Bat family side of things, and then on the Joker side of things, is there are 3 distinct separate Jokers. Is like, that's the whole thing. Is it's not like that's at least what they want you to believe right now. Is there are 3 physically different Jokers. Like you have the Killing Joke Joker, you have the Joker that crowbarred Jason Todd, and then you also have more of like the clowny, like classic Joker. Like you have 3 like the 3 different
Batman kind of Joker.
Right. So you have like these 3 different distinct iterations of the Joker in the storyline, and I'm not really sure where they want to go with this. Like, if they want to say all throughout this time there have been 3 different Jokers the whole time, and I'm not sure how I would feel about that. And I don't really want to get into, and I know you haven't read it or seen anything about it quite yet, so I don't want to get into spoilers of what actually happened in this issue. I enjoyed it. I think it was cool, but I don't really know the direction that they want to go here.
I think that, I mean, it's a good point for the characters to kind of grow and kind of maybe Jason learn, I don't want to kill the Joker, I need to, kind of grow into a better person. Batman kind of, I don't know, maybe learning, Joker and him aren't that different, or maybe killing Joker where he wants to shoot the Joker or something, or strangle him to death, whatever he did, or what people think he did.
Yeah.
And then Barbara Gordon just, maybe needs to, I mean, not like get over it, but she's like gonna like maybe learn to not fear the Joker as much or something like that.
Yeah, no,
I think that's more than, I mean, I think that's basically what they're going to be doing. I've never seen it.
Again, I'm not trying to go into spoilers, but you're on the right track. It seems like what they want to do with this is they want to kind of bring back the big connections that these characters have to the Joker in the past. And at the moment, they're trying to make it seem like it was a different Joker that did it to each of these characters,
Yeah.
But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know how long this is going to be. Again, they said that it could be could be considered canon, but also you never know what each writer wants to do. But
it really depends on how people actually receive it.
Yeah, it depends on how people receive it. It seems right now pretty positive. So
we'll just have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
I think more than anything, a lot of those are just good one-off kind of stories.
Yeah,
maybe
I
might learn that the Jokers are like, from different universes or something. I don't know.
I don't think that's gonna happen. I think
that's probably not, actually, now that I think of it.
Yeah, I think they even said something about that, like the 3 Joker storyline. It's not going to be, they're not going to do like a cop out that way. It's like it's not going to be like Earth 5 Joker and Earth 10 Joker and Earth 1 Joker or something like that.
Yeah, but you also got to think, really, it's like if these 3 Jokers were around at the same exact time, why didn't one just say to the other, "Well, I'm the real Joker and you're the fake Joker"? And
okay, not really a spoiler, but all 3 of these Jokers are working together.
So have they been working together from the very beginning?
I don't know. They're working together in this issue. Okay. So, I don't know. Again, kind of trying to dance around things. Read this first issue. We'll talk more about it next week if you want to.
Yes.
But yeah, I guess that's kind of where we're gonna end it. Just kind of tease that.
That's it for today, guys.
Yeah, trying to keep it a little bit shorter than we did last week.
What is this, an hour, 10 minutes?
Yeah, hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, we had some good stuff to talk about. If you're coming in just now and you missed anything, the video will be, or the stream will be available for playback up on the channel pretty soon, right after we end the stream, once it processes and everything like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Do you have anything that you want to say at the end or plug or anything?
I think that we really said everything we wanted to say. The stream, there's not much, Yeah. It's not like fandom or anything.
Yeah.
I don't really even know what's going to happen this week, I don't
know what's going to happen this week. I know in a week or so's time, that's when we're going to have our second part of fandom. Yeah. But I think, maybe this week we'll get more, maybe we'll actually finally get our Mandalorian trailer. Who knows?
Hopefully. I'm really looking out for that because I'm really missing the Mandalorian right now.
Yeah.
Might have to rewatch.
Might have to rewatch it.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for dropping by, and
thank you guys so much.
Whoever dropped a like on the video already.
Yeah.
And if you missed any parts, if you ever came in a little bit late, came in a little early, well, I don't know what happened. Came in a little bit early, probably watched the whole thing. If you left, came back, whatever. Everything's gonna be up, just like how he said, right when this stream is over. So I think that's about it.
Yeah, so thank you guys for coming out to the Legion Lounge once again. And yeah, until next time, guys, it's been Tazz and Strike or Ghost Lead, and we will see you guys in the next stream.